Broken glass littered the ground around the collapsed table. Since the glass was on the inside of the building, something must have come in through the window. There was blood on several of the broken pieces of glass. I picked up one of the larger ones and frowned at it. The blood was dark red, not yet wholly dried. I took a white handkerchief from my pocket, folded the shard of glass into it, and then slipped it into the pocket of my duster. I rose and paced over the floor, my eyes downcast, studying the dust. In one spot, it was rubbed almost clean off the floor, as though a struggle had taken place there, without blood being spilled. In another spot, where the halogen lamps didn't quite reach, there was a pool of silver moonlight below a window. I knelt down beside it. In the center of the pool was a paw print. In the dust, a paw print almost as big as my spread hand. Canine. Dots at the tips of the paw spoke of heavy nails, almost claws. I looked up through the window at the rounded silver shape of the almost full moon. Oh, hell. Murphy came toward me and watched me silently for a moment, waiting. I licked my lips, stood up, and turned to her. You got problems.
Yeah, no kidding. Talk to me, Dresden.
I nodded, then pointed at the window. The attacker probably came in there. He went after the victim, attacked him, got the gun away from him, and killed him. It's the attacker's blood on the window. They struggled a while over there by that clean spot, maybe, and Spike made a break for the door. He didn't make it there. He got torn to pieces first. I turned toward Murphy, looking down at her solemnly. You've had other murders happen in the same way. Probably about 4 weeks ago, when the moon was last full. Those were the other killings you were talking about. Murphy glanced at my face for a moment, keeping her eyes off mine, and nodded her head.
Yeah, 4 weeks ago almost exactly. But no one else picked up on the full moon angle. Just me.
Uh-huh. And you should see this, too. I led her over to the window and showed her the paw print in the dust beneath it. She regarded it in silence.
Harry, are there such things as werewolves?
She brushed a strand of hair back from her cheek, a small and oddly vulnerable gesture. She folded her arms over her stomach, as though she were cold. I nodded. Yep. Not like you see in the movies, but yeah. Figured that's what you got going here.
All right, then. All right, what can you tell me? What do I need to know?
I opened my mouth to speak, but I didn't get a chance to say anything.
You are interfering with the federal investigation. Stand aside.
There was a brief bout of shouting outside, and then the front doors of the building banged open. Murphy tensed, and I saw her mouth set in a hard little line. Her back straightened, and she stopped hugging herself, putting her fists on her hips.
God damn it. How do those assholes get everywhere so fast?
I stepped forward so that I could see. A quartet of people in suits came through the door, fanned out in an almost military diamond formation. The man in front was not quite as tall as me, but still very tall, 6 feet and 3/4 inches. His hair was jet black, as were his eyebrows, while his eyes were a shade of gray as pale as wood smoke. His dark blue suit fit him well, and I had the impression that it concealed an athletic build, in spite of the fact that he had obviously seen more than 4 decades. A blue identification badge reading FBI in huge, obnoxious letters dangled from one lapel.
Secure the scene. Lieutenant Murphy, what the hell are you doing on a crime scene out of your jurisdiction?
Nice to see you too, Agent Denton. You get around fast.
I told you you weren't welcome on this investigation.
His gray eyes flashed, and I saw a vein bulge rhythmically on his forehead. His gaze shifted to me.
Who is this?
No one.
She flashed me a look that said very clearly to shut up. But that annoyed the hell out of me. Harry Dresden. Murphy and I exchanged a glare.
Ah, the charlatan. I've read about you in the Tribune.
His clear, tense gaze returned to Murphy.
You and your psychic friend might want to step out of the way. There's police work being done here. The real kind, where we worry about fingerprints and fibers and genetic matches. Silly things like that.
Murphy's eyes narrowed, along with mine, but if the twin glares affected Denton, it didn't show in his face. Murphy and Denton had a brief staring match, her fury against his steely intensity.